I'm cooked. Hi, says. Hi, Bob. Verify this, hence why it says season 2. Hi, Losbon. Welcome. Hi, Jem, welcome. It's legal, yeah. It's literally just a visual thing. Hi, Rizona, welcome. Oh wait, I also forgot to put on the percentage fix thing. Hi, Scrappy Calm. Got any buffs or nerfs? Yes. Do I use frame extrapolation? Yes. How high in list would I estimate it to be? I don't know and will not ever know until it gets placed on the list. I don't know many Russian words, and I don't feel any way about Russians. They're just other people. Centipede cannot be this good. One of the 2 people who have beat it said it was the best level in the game. some horrible performance right now. What? Sure, why not crash again? Thank you, Rob Top. Oh, or just that stuck. That is very weird. I click that, and then, oh, okay, never mind. You just can't click tab out when you're in the, I see. That's probably a bug that'll be fixed after. Ugh. Hi, Lubu, welcome. Hi, Luck, welcome. Oh my god. Hi, random guy. Hi, Riplet. Welcome. Hydrogonic. Welcome. Why is verifying again? Okay, can you guys like look at the screen? Like, this is very clearly not the same deco that it was previously. Hence the re-verification. Oh my god, I suck, dude. This level is verified in 2.2. What's my best? Read the title. So it doesn't matter if you think it's better, it matters that the mods have said that it's better and will be sent for a future rate at worst. Why am I so bad at this game, dude? Because there's also gameplay updates, and because I asked the Elder mod if it needed to be re-verified with the deco, and they said, I don't know, or they said, it's hard to say, it depends. Because why would Elder mods know anything about the rules of the game? There wasn't any glow added, Carlo. Maybe come up with a better way to install the update. But again, it doesn't matter if you think it's good or not, because the mods do. Hi, Salty Boy, welcome. I'd rather not have an excuse to play my second hardest again because it's going to take me another 4 months when I could be playing the best level in the game, but Rob Top isn't exactly the best at being considerate, so does Xander mean decorating more? I didn't touch it, it was Xander and Ren. It has added effects, but the only added glow that I know of is the behind the arrows in the first auto pad thing. Most of the changes were in the theming, such as there now not being any chains, there not being a lava background for no reason, etc. No bricks. Changing the pulsing. Stack update, my idea. I need this rated, so yes. Hi Lola, welcome. How's Mr. Progress going? There was a preview like 3 weeks ago. Or is this by today's standard? Don't know. You'll know when it gets rated and placed in the demon list. Alright, I'm willing to verify duck out for calling maybe after getting waited so long. Because I thought I wouldn't get any list points for calling maybe, and this I would. And also, calling maybe is not nearly as good of a level as this. And I also thought it just had no chance because of the Nong song being Call Me Maybe. And not really having, like, it had a good song that synced, but like I didn't think mods would be smart enough to realize that it synced and they would just see it was a custom song. I did none of the redeco myself, it was all Ren. Hence why the end screen says updated by Ren. Once the levels of OG got raided mid-verification, I murdered Rob Top. I saw Hector and it looked good. Hi Robo Guy, welcome. hate spam, bro. Hi, Gremlin, welcome. Be Accu on mobile. Hi, Mystical at Togus, welcome. They're Matt Team Trophies, Tobik. Dude. It's not rated because Rob Top is the guy who rates levels. And he doesn't have the ability of rational thought. The capability of rational thought. Yeah, I mean, that's not excusable, though. If he's refusing to give other people the ability to rate stuff, then it's his responsibility to go out of his way to find every rate-worthy level. And when he rates levels like that 3 years later, 4 years later, whatever it is, that's just admitting, like, he's literally just failing at his job. Like, he's clearly not putting any time into updating the game, so his one job is rating levels, and he's pathetic at that. I did not drop Flamel. Just because I haven't played it for a few weeks does not mean I've dropped it. Well, it's impossible to contact Viking. I did not drop Reality Spirituality either. I played it today, unfortunately, and I got 56 to 100. Obviously didn't do anything else because that was not possible. Why wouldn't he give this job to someone trustworthy? Because he's Rob Top. His ego is just cooking everyone. Exactly. Hi, my music 12. Welcome. The invisible video is tight dark just for no reason or real. I don't even know how tight dark this video is. Let me see. I mean, that's valid. Yeah, let's not do that. That does not look like a good idea. Hi, Cosmo. Thank you. One nerf slash bus fight done? A lot. Not any nerfs, though. Bruh. FNM for drama, yes. This level is way easier on my eyes than Flame Wall is. Right. I don't know why this... I feel like this Mega Hack update just broke the Rob Top show hitboxes. Also, what the heck is going on here? Oh, what? Why does it show a big one? I do not understand what's going on here. But, try to do it like that. I don't think that this outside one actually does anything. I think that's just a mega hack visual bug. Someone said, "Ooh, girl, you're in some trouble." That's crazy work. Next is the only one you don't want to get into that stuff? Shouldn't you like not want anyone to get into that? I should also probably extend it just in case. Stretchy. What conversation are we not ready for, Z-Reg? Hi, Nikon, welcome. Doing anything for 12 Demons of Christmas. I'm doing Ocular Miracle. I just need to stop dying at this one part in the 70s. Where is it? Ah. Wait, no, not here. Where? Here. I don't like that this has a hitbox. Wait. Bro, this hitbox thing is so weird. Why does it not? Why do I have to use the mega hack hitboxes now? The squares are already gone. They're on no touch. They're just there in case I ever feel like adding them back. But they used to like make you slide along here basically, but then 400 was like, hey, that's not really necessary. Centipede Christmas update, real. Bro, that would be so laggy. We need like a billion move triggers. I don't know how keyframes work, but that would probably be laggy too, considering it's a thing Rob Top made. Most hardest part of this level, the spam by far. I think when I beat this, I had like a, it was somewhere between a 30 and 50% pass rate of the spam. But nobody else died there like ever, it's just because I can't spam. But there's not really anything hard in the level, like particularly hard besides the spam. Like there's some kind of hard timings, but nothing close to this, for me at least. I am high-key not good fish. Ugh, why did I click so early? Spamming in general is pain. There's no good spam. Is the spam one I'm playing right now? Yes. Like, what's my pass rate right now? Can I do this? 45 runs. 40%, 60%. So 0.6 times 0.4. That's like 24% pass rate right now of the spam. And that's like a thing that doesn't get any better because there's genetics, it's not like a skill thing. I forgot that I have shakes on. Hi Toss, welcome. Hey, are these flower objects? That's funny. That's my heart rate, yeah. The Oblivion I saw. I don't know why you were playing no clip accuracy. Bruh, you don't see how accurate you are if you're like close to beating a level, because then you risk beating it, which you found out. Buffed a bit, not this part though. This part I'm just bad at because I suck. Alright, let's make these gaps tighter, but then also fix the slopes. It's gonna take so long to link. So many different layers. What college do I go to? UF. Alright, so delete these and then move down the top. After I select all billion layers of objects. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's not grouped. RIP. Wait, is this stuff not in this layer? Ah. Get rid of slopes and lambs aside so you don't die after passing the gap. Yep, because why would RobTop type the number 45 when he could type the number 45.6? It's much more reasonable, of course, to type 45.6. Hi Leland, welcome. Hi Freddy, how's it going? RobTop just wanted to mix things up. Real. Definitely mix them up. So many layers of stuff. And this is just for one structure. I probably have to do this to more of them, but I'll just do it later, 'cause it's gonna take a while. I would have waited if I knew it was gonna take this long, but I didn't know that there were 30 layers of stuff. Wait, is this everything? No, it's not. What layer is this glow on? 54, of course. My favorite layer. Layer 54. Okay. Now let's do that. Hi Tankum, welcome. Think Mega Hag V9 can solve world hunger? Quite possibly. What if I make it even tighter? I'm probably gonna have to revert it, but... How did I see the verification rights for this in first place? I was in class. I saw the YouTube video. It said I made a 9 circles layout. I clicked on it. I thought the level was cool. I DM'd Xander12 and asked if he needed playtesters. You know, this is like way tighter than it used to be, but it feels the exact same difficulty. Ah! Low-key buff the spam. I have. Let's see what pass rate I have of the spam at this moment. 0.4 times 0.59. I have under a 24% pass rate of the spam because it's by far the hardest part of the level. Although if you talk to anyone other than me, they'll say, oh, 27 to 30 or whatever is impossible. Like to 35, but no, only the spam is hard. Maybe I should nerf this click, because I super buff these clicks. But then this click is like annoying. Like it's not really hard, it's just annoying, because I always click too early. So I feel like I could reasonably like nerf this, because I buffed so much other stuff. I don't know. TBD. And I'll buff another thing, just to make up for it. Alright, verifying again because the deco got updated because Subsuming Vortex got rated in 2 seconds, so I DM'd Ren and I'm like, hey, can you update this? And he updated this in 2 seconds, and then I DM'd some Elder mods and they were like, yeah, I would send this for featured. So now I have to suffer again. But now I have more valid reasons to crash out if it doesn't get rated again. Wait, how did I select these? What? Is this everything? No, it is not. Wait, there's still stuff. Oops. Link. Actually, that'll also buff this timing. So it's not even really a buff, nerf, it's just like a change. Y'all don't see the vision. Can I make the mirror super mirrored? What do you mean by that? Add a 360 camera rotation over 3 seconds, bounce out easing during the mirror transition. What a good idea. Mostly deco updates, some buffs. I want to buff this thing too, but that means I have to go through 500 layers again. But like this gap is just, it's like a block and a half. Like that's not like hard material. I'm gonna do it. Bro, I wish it was like an auto link feature. Like why can't it just tell that this is a structure? Just let me ask ChatGPT to link this, and then it links it. Easy peasy. Skull and Centipede went as lunch break. The skull is still there. Should go for Waterfall if you only listen to Nutra. If you like Waterfall, go for it. If not, then don't. That's a lot of black glow. Is this everything? No, it's not. Epic fail. I missed layer 10? Bruh. Nobody likes spikes on the side. Nemo's preying on my downfall, trying to get me to make this like Arctic Light spikes. I'm gonna have to check in level if this doesn't like bug out the deco, but for now, it's fine. And we need this, and then we'll also no touch these sides here to account for the buff. Because buff doesn't have to mean worse, it can mean better if you lock in. Cool. Wait, I think I forgot to link it too. Oh well. Hopefully that is a proper buff and I'm not gonna have to move it again. There's a copy of Centipede on servers, just type Centipede real. Top 10 impossible checkpoints. Top 10 impossible checkpoint number 2. It works. But I feel like the water looking liquid block things did not move properly. I can't confirm that with my eyes. So yeah, let's not have that be a thing. Is it 4? Dang, did I really move that up 4? Okay, sure. And then Oh wait, I think that's correct now. And please tell me I didn't forget to link it. I did forget to link it. Oh well. Oh, am I still muted? No, I shouldn't be muted anymore. That's my best friends in Slaughterhouse, like 49 to 83. Water, liquid, liquid. What did he want? It looks like water, liquid, liquid, liquid. What the freak did I say? Water type, liquidy block. Repeat. Is 49 to 83 harder than 58 to 100? Yes, because there's the spam, which is the hardest part of the level by far. Change the acid to jungle water would make... What? That's my favorite extreme I've done. My favorite level I've beaten is this, but the best level in the game is Flame Wall. Technically it doesn't answer the question because of Rob Top, but you know what I mean. Flame Wall is not that good. Cap. Make that upside down spam. Cap. What are things the hardest wave in Infinite version? I don't remember. I think the last wave was the hardest for me. I kept dying at the ending. Too free to even be spoken about? Dang. What the heck? Where's the thing? Oh, not here. Oh, that's where I died, I guess. Okay, let's again delete the back halves. Hello, let me select, please, please. There we go. And then delete these two. Wait, what's the? Oh, it's just invisible. And then take this, and then go, or not, go, bam. And also move it up. And then put that there, so like you can't skip. It is now tighter but better, although let's make sure it's the same gap on each side. Let's see. It's about the same. What happened? Was it verified a while ago? Yep. Hi, Colosmo. Welcome. Dang. Good thing I have a towel on my desk. That was the smallest spill I've ever spilt. I spilled like 1/10 of a can of Pepsi. How do seasonal streams work? If I beat a level and then RobTop does a stupid for 2 years and I decide to make an update to the level and then rebeat that, then it's season 2. I buff this version, buffs and fixes. What I use to stream OBS. What doesn't get rated? Murder. Murder the rate system. Shoot, he might be. Although that would make the trolley problem no longer a problem. It would have a very clear solution. What changed Deco in some gameplay? IS1 Empower, welcome. Is this gravity? Okay. Is this list worthy? Yes. Yes, it is list worthy. Verifications planned after Centipede update? Possibly. And obviously I still have to finish Reality Spirituality at some point. My buffing and nerfing will still be top 25. I'm buffing it to balance it. I don't know if it's top 25 because it's not top 25 today. Because I verified this a year and a half ago and it was top 25. How much does it cost to buy a pointer crate? $1 bajillion. I don't know S1N. It depends on luck. When reality spirituality decides to let me beat it. I did the spam 3 times in a row. I might be the best player. Window expects to be re-verified. Can't. That's not a possible thing to determine because I could take a day or I could take 8 months on this. So I will not give an answer for that. Doing it off stream as well? Not really. I don't have time to play this game off stream. Especially not in like the coming weeks or so because like finals and all that are coming up next week. So I have much more important things to do. Real. I don't play the game off stream like ever really. Like I pretty much just play it on stream. I played anything off stream besides vanilla Minecraft. Technically it's not vanilla because it's modded for speedrun mods. But wait, there's a teleport portal here, but it still doesn't always give me a consistent height. Also, I forgot 400 told me to not have any of these rotated ever. That's kind of weird. What if I put another teleport portal on this orb? I feel like that's a dumb idea, but I'm gonna try it anyway, and I'll delete it when it fails. I do sometimes, not too often though. Seems to actually work. That's surprising. Nice foggy. I don't know. I haven't beat defeated circles. I would assume almost definitely not. Just wondering if they're set aside. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, like, I'm technically, like, I've always had a high roll in cherry or whatever, but they've always ignored me for, like, the past few years. Like, I'm never clued in anything or really involved in anything. I think I'm just there because I've been there now. Thank you for subscribing, S1N. I appreciate it. It'll go on Xander's account, unless he doesn't want it to. But no, Mega Hack doesn't make the game any easier. Isn't? That's Xander with the X. Xander556. Hi, Pascaru. Andre, welcome. Yeah, it's a different Xander. I have not learned this section again yet. W challenge? I don't really. I just play levels. How does no clip actually make the game easier? I don't know why no clip actually isn't allowed, but it has never been allowed. So there's precedent for records being rejected off that. Static force. What does that do specifically? Yeah, toss beat Oblivion with the clip back. Yeah, he should. What? How dumb are you, bro? What the heck? Top 10 dumb death. I did not even buff that. Hi, some guy with a Russian name, welcome. I feel like that's gotta be a different trigger than the one that I thought it was. Well, I can't read it other than... What the... Come on, Rob Top. How do you do this? I did not put that there. Stupid game dev. Wait, and how did that get rotated again? I did not have that rotated. Come on. I do nothing, and then stuff breaks because Rob Top can't program properly. Like, what the heck? What was I gonna do? I forgot. Oh, I remembered. Is it motion blur? Oh, wait. Oblivion is top 8 or real? Technically, Oblivion should have been 9 because Mayhem would have been above it. I see. You watched Mayhem and it didn't look hard. Oh, my bad. Real. Set up in a way works with that. Interesting. I should probably make sure the rod top thing didn't hit that portal. Hi Darkness, welcome. Hi Comet, welcome. Coolest you've seen. W, hi I Touch Grass, welcome. It looks buffed because it's a little buffed. What was the highest percentage I got in this level? Read the title. I am trash. That's probably the hardest run I've done so far now. Can I? Yes. Yes, I can. Let's do the whole layering thing again. Number 1 bajillion. What did I touch? I touched something. Hopefully I did not touch something I'm not supposed to touch. Okay, so let's move the top down and no touch these sides. Gameplay change at all or just visuals? There's been some buffs and some improvements for balancing. I can't forget to link it. And there's stuff on like 54. I'm dying. Actual new best. I haven't played from 0. I don't play from the beginning until I have a chance of beating the level. Because otherwise it's just wasted attempts. And bam, bam. Is this... Where's the ground at? I might need to move this ground up too. That's annoying. Now let's go to 29. Yep. And then bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, and then bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, let's find this real quick. Just move this one up. Move that to there, fix the visuals real quick, and then make it so you can't die to this, because that would be dumb. And then turn off hitboxes. Does this look good? What's this? What is this? Oh, okay. Gotta make sure there's no more bugs, no more visual bugs. Looks good. And this is off screen, so yeah. Why is Rob never rate my levels? Because he's Rob Top. He doesn't rate most people's levels. White lisp to who? Oh wait, Rob Top, I see. Okay, we need to buff this one too. As long as verifying us, what difficulty would it be? Top 1 and unplayable. Is it? This. Oh, there's so much space to buff this. And then once again, fix the slopes because Rob Top moment. 30.6 degrees or whatever. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Okay. Bam. I mean, I think that's reasonable. Let me fix the glow real quick. Thing there too. Ah. And then, yeah, looks good. Hi, someone that is bored, welcome. Why is it getting re-verified? Rob Top. Still free. More buffing to be done, and also fixing so the hitboxes are not Rob Top issues. Wait, let me do this part real quick so I can pause and see where the trail goes. This part is not a good start position. Wait, hitboxes don't really lag anymore. That's crazy. Okay. Now we should be able to see the trail. But yes, okay. So, move this one down. Delete the back half of the slopes. Move this one down too. And just move all of them down. That's the strat. Okay, first. Oh, wait, this has the spikes. Actually, I'm just. What are the point of these spikes? These are like the Arctic Lights things that everyone hates on. So let's just delete these spikes and just instead make the gap tighter. Because no one likes spikes like that. Okay. So, yeah, bam, 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 bam. No hitboxes there because then you can die because of Rob Top. Bam. Okay. Now make this gap tighter to account for the fix. And it being easy in general. You hate Arctic Light spikes. It's not CBF, it's click on steps. It just is under the CBF menu. Bam, and then high key. Yeah. Let's fix the deco. Wait, I need to be able to see for this. Alright, this one's good. What's the point of using click on steps does do something, but it doesn't change the physics of the game, so it's allowed. What else was I gonna do? I forgot. Oh yeah, everything else. Making everything tighter. RT light spikes aren't terrible. People, I know people use and place them poorly, but like if you can avoid it, it's generally better to avoid it. Especially when it looks cooler if it's just way harder. Wait a minute. There's glow that I missed. I sold. Good thing I noticed that. Anything else? Nope. Also, I can I do that? Can I get away with that? Probably. But let's first make sure that I actually link it properly. All this stuff is subject to reversion if the playtesters say it's bad, by the way. I'm kind of just experimenting right now. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. You can't change the layering of speed changes anymore because of RobTop. I don't know how you messed that up, but made the first click and flashbang on 120. Is it good? As long as it's consistent. I'm not playing on a Mac, no. Okay. Let's delete the Arctic light spikes here too. And then slopes. Bam. And 29 slopes. Bam. Okay. Okay, let's not select the speed portals. Yeah, not select the speed portals. Bruh. Okay, I'm just gonna select them and unselect them. Clutch unselect mod. That was apparently wasn't it always that hard? Hi, Uber Tall Cats, welcome. Make all the spikes bigger, bruh. The spikes were not good. Why would we? Wait, you mean these spikes? Those spikes. Wait, are these? Why is this one? Huh. I mean, that would make the spacing weird if I changed it, so I'm not gonna change it. But it might be a way of looking into. And 54. Oh, I just deselected, bruh. Link, is this everything? It is. So now, link, and then move it down, and move it down some more because I deleted the spikes. And then I need to fix the visuals. Actually, that's the ground. So this one's actually good. Wait, did I forget this again? I did. How do I keep missing one layer of stuff? I guess I'm just getting it during a pulse. Okay, link. Now let's fix the visuals real quick. And this one's no touch, so it doesn't matter how big it is visually. Put it like that. I hate that RobTop screwed up the layering of speed portals. Also, why is this on? Shouldn't it be 240? Yeah, why is it 243? The angles are just ever so slightly off. Does the arity have no clip accuracy? I would assume not. Wait, what angle is this one on? 63? Why? Is this one? What? That's weird. Why do the angles not match the angles of the slopes? I never noticed that before. Wait, this still looks easy. Maybe I need to move this one up too. I'll figure that out later. Okay, for now, last change is this one. I will keep these Arctic light spikes because they're big enough that they're not actually Arctic light spikes. Okay, so no touch, and then gotta make sure I don't miss any glow this time. Is everything? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that corner. I'll do that in a second. And no touch these. Don't need to send the newest one, go for it. And we'll ban your first deck with Tepsi's block. Oh yeah, blocks are rough with rotating, but the speed portal shouldn't be bad with rotating because you can just do it normally. It's just because blocks have hitboxes, and for some reason Rob Top doesn't like stuff with hitboxes rotating. Okay, so these go here, and then wait, is this is linked, right? Yeah, okay. This goes here, and this goes. I think you can't even see that, so I'm just gonna put it like that. This goes here, this goes here, this goes there, and then actually I don't like that spike being there. I'm gonna delete it. I don't think it affects anything, but okay. Let's see how this plays now. Bro, my mind is not capable of coming up with stuff for that. I gotta figure something out. What is, I don't know, bro. Oh, that's an issue. Issue located. Kind of forgot about that because I'm dumb. That's why we playtest our changes. Wait, what do I need to do? I need to do like that, that, and then that. What is this spike here? Is this invisible? I'm very confused. What is this spike hitbox? Oh wait, that's just where I died. Why did I cut my hair? Because it's been 100 years since I got a haircut. Is the hand cam laggy? It's 30 FPS. Playing GD but your power went out? RIP. Click on steps only available for Mac and Android. How are you gonna win? No, it's with Windows too. It's in CBF. It's an option there. I might need to delete the Arctic Light spikes on that slope that I died to a second ago. Why does this feel the exact same difficulty as it was before? Even though I moved stuff 3/4 of a block tighter. Why am I repeating this? Because the deco is new. The haircut do not suit me. It's the same haircut I've gotten every 1 to 3 months for the past 8 years, 9 years. I'm more consistent at it, even though it's super buffed. I already answered you S1N. That is incorrect information. Oh, I use a lot weird if you were to do trick real. Can I get a beard for you? No. I play with Shake because I didn't notice I had Shake on, and then I had Shake on, so I was like, okay, might as well keep Shake on. Anyway, my monitor shakes when I click, so it's not like it really changed anything for me. I think the thing that makes it harder is that I move the blocks 3/4 of a block closer together. The Shake doesn't actually change the difficulty. I beat Waterfall on Shake too, and Full Detail, even though it ran at 90 FPS. Damn, super buff 70 to 100. What's my current hardest? Eyes in the water. think it's 25. What would be the most racist level ever? I don't know. You gotta ask the levels. Big black maybe. What if I turn off shake? How does the level look? Does it look the same or does it look not the same? I think it looks the same. I don't see a difference. I'm putting this back. Why would Troll Machine be racist? You just be trolling. It doesn't make that part any easier. Nose is runny, GG. I'm on the other side. cheaper after Christmas. They mark down the prices. Hi Trey Frank, welcome. Light like Russian light? Oh, like electricity. That's crazy. All good, someone that is bored. I'll probably end in like 20 minutes. So. What? I'm dumb, bro. Yeah, I hate how dark it gets so early now, bro. It's lame. Yeah. Hi, Dashy, welcome. Let's see. Okay. We'll do the same thing again where we fix it and then buff it. So no touch, and then 29. And then more no touches. And then I forgot that. It's fine which layer that's on. This layer. Hi Inferno on Twitch, welcome. Wait, where even was that? I forgot where I changed that just now. Is it? Oh, it's before the spam, so I just did it. Okay, so it's not too hard. I figured out I can multi-stream on Twitch a few weeks ago. I thought you had to pay for it because I only used Streamlabs before, but apparently with OBS you can do it for free. So figured why not if I can. What do you think is the easiest part of the level? I don't know. How do you multi-stream for free? Download, what's it called? There's a thing. What's this thing called? Wait. Stream elements? Wait, no, I'm tweaking. Can I see it from here? Oh, I think it is stream elements. Oh no, I just looked up a YouTube video and it worked. LVC glaze justified? Not at all, bro. I suck at this game. Centipede doesn't have any fakes. I don't think so. So I don't like memory, so. Bro, I just got paranoid for a sec because there's a submission comment on an assignment I turned in a while ago. But it was just my TA saying, very glad this exists. Would have been a minus 5% for the final project without this. Yeah, I was stressed out. You're just like, oh, good job turning this in. Centipede going pretty good, actually. I got 70 to 100 today, which doesn't sound good, but like I super buffed the last wave because everyone was complaining it was free. And now it's not free, but it's also like still consistent. So that's good. and then I buffed basically everything else in 45 to 70 as well. And it's still consistent other than the spam, which I just did, so going about as good as I could hope for. Why do I put the live chat in the stream video? Because I have no idea how to. I cannot figure out a thingy for it. Oh yeah, ATM is one that works too. Redeco sick, appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of the waves here I've literally moved up 0.75 blocks. And I made them almost a whole block tighter, which is kind of crazy, because this was already like a top 30 or 40. And I didn't realize that the gaps are that easy. Yeah, I'm talking about putting a chat on the screen. Plugin called Caster Labs that you see both. Interesting. Let me DM myself that on Discord so I can look at it later. I was trying to figure out how to do it, but all the stuff I looked up was not helpful in the slightest. Let me see that. Caster Labs. Interesting. Yeah, I'm using OBS. Who's verifying flashbang? Noctil. Hi, Joshua. Joshua, welcome. Setting 100 the hardest part or something harder. People said that. Hold up. I haven't learned it yet again, so I'm not gonna get it. But they said like 0 to 39 is the hardest part. With a particular focus on like 25 to 39. Like 0 to 39, they say is hard. I didn't actually die too much in there. I really like the new no-clip thing where it shows where you die. Like, hold on, let me kill myself real quick. Like, if I'm dead to something, it shows you the object that you're dying to. RGB. Hi Xander, how's it going? I'm using the frame extrapolation mod. I have, or I am. I not have. Yes. Yes is the answer to that question. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream for like 15 more minutes, Xander. I literally nerfed this, and I still can't do it. Like the one thing I've nerfed. Cheeseburger real. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell if it's placebo or if like it actually looks good, but like I think it looks nice. I'm buffing stuff and nerfing stuff for balance sake. What you mean this random dude, bro? Hi, Salverine, welcome. Am I unhappy? I mean, I would not like to be. I would like to be playing Flame Wall. I would not like to have this and Reality Spirituality left to do. But like, if there's any level I have to re-verify, I'm glad it's this because it's the most fun level I've ever beat. Man, I got a lot of exams and stuff, so a little buff or just deco update. I'm also buffing stuff for balance sake. Yeah, I got a project due Tuesday. I've got an exam Wednesday. I've got tryouts to be a TA for a class Friday. And then next week I have an exam Wednesday, an exam Thursday, and an exam Friday. And then winter break. But also winter break means that I go home where I wake up sick every day because I'm allergic to dogs and my family has a dog. And then also like the desk there is kind of cooked, like it's hard to stream at home. So my parents' Wi-Fi is trash. The demon list already said that you can use frame extrapolation because it's only a visual thing. Yeah, school is keeping me busy because it's finals now, so I've already done one I'm already done with one class at least. But then Wednesday I have linear algebra. Next Wednesday I have lab class, and then Thursday I have like some electrical engineering class, and then Friday I have thermodynamics. School nerd for real. Starting to get consistent again at the spam, especially. Yeah, I mean, all that frame extrapolation does is it changes the visual rotation of your icon to align with your visual frames instead of the like physics frames. So like your hitbox, everything is still the exact same, so it should be allowed. Thermodynamics GD reference, real. Going for a set right now, you think it's really fun? Glad to hear it. I think everybody knows does stink. You got a state exam this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Good luck. You don't know the exact day? That's kind of cooked. I think the translations are like, yeah, you can contribute to them. So like you could update the translations. There. Wait, how do I get it back to English? This one? No, that is not English. Oh, I clicked the button. It's gonna open up the web browsers, and it did. Good thing I closed that in time because I had some stuff that should not be shown. Wait, English Great Britain. What's the difference between English Great Britain and English US? I do not spot a single difference. Well, I know it's a dialect, but like I don't spot any actual differences, like any spelling or anything. My pass rate's getting up. This was 40% earlier. It's up to 49%. That's big. What are these? 57, 60. Wait. No, 66, 60, 73. Well, 73 is just because I've only gotten there twice. This one I've gotten to like 4 times. 66. Oh, wait, that's here. Ah. Okay, so the play is just move this a tiny bit. Easier or harder than Firework? I don't know. Did I already verify Firework? Or verify Centipede, hence Season 2. Wait, it's hard to tell what's going on because it's not flipped here. Is it this? I think it's this. This is so trippy. This. Technically that buffs this timing too, so I'm fine with that. Am I Flirtian? I am. I mean, I think if people have eyes, they can see why I'm re-verifying it. You wanna be... I mean... Like, the frame extrapolation doesn't add anything to the gameplay. It just makes it look visually better. So, like, I don't see why you would hold yourself to beating a level you've already started with it. Okay, what's 60? 60 is the weight, right? I don't think that needs to be nerfed. I think it's just me not paying attention right now. Oh, wait, no. 60 is the thing I already nerfed today, which is that. That's just something I'll get used to. Miami, not Miami. I'm not rich. You might have Alzheimer's, 17 reason. Don't fact check me. Bruh, I'm dumb. That's not even a thing I buffed. 70, 30 to using it. Bruh, just use it, bruh. Does Rob Top allow click on stuff to get rated? Yes. It doesn't change physics. It's just a visual thing. Or not a visual thing. It's a it's basically like not having lag spikes. It's like CBF but bad. Still, bro, I've smiled literally 2 seconds ago, bro. You're tweaking. No, I'm just gonna stream till 7, so I'll go for 12 more minutes. Yeah, except FPS bypass, he was at least like not dumb enough to not rate the levels. But now he's too dumb. I gotta find new video for background noise. Bro, why is it giving me my own stream? I can't listen to myself talk while I'm playing. Okay, consistent. Wait, why does it only show one when I'm died to both? That's fine, doesn't matter. Any bugs I've noticed in V9, if you open a thing, it doesn't let you tab out. You have to click off of it. I don't think there's any other bugs, but there might be, who knows. Seems like I'm getting consistent, I agree. 55% wave runs you the Arcturus wave, yep. Just a lot less tight, but also invisible. Oh yeah, that's technically a fake. I forgot about that one. That's like the only fake that I'm aware of. What if I buff that more? Let me experiment. I will revert this instantly if it's bad, but I feel like it could be funny. Like, it feels like these gaps are easy, if you think about it. I'm just gonna experiment. Not final. Experimenting. What if I go like that? I feel like that's way too tight, but I'm gonna try, because it'll be funny. I didn't add that. That was already there. That's always been there. It's just the dual thing. Wait, maybe it works. I only died of everyone. Yeah, exactly. I might keep it. Let me check. It's not that the room's shaking, it's that my desk is shaking because it's pretty thin. I'm going to keep the change. Right now I'm investigating whether or not I should make it tighter. Because like, I don't ever die to the bottom. So like, does the bottom even matter if you think about it? Also, W linking. These are all linked. This is research. Very important research. I'm pretty sure it was originally here, because that aligns with these. But I think that's actually too tight. Let's do that. Arcturus, tightness. Experiment, experiment, experiment. Bro, you would not believe the amount I've buffed some of these things. This, like, hold on, let me show you the 70 wave real quick. No clip, just together. Bro, look how much tighter this is. Like, all of these are like way tighter, but it's still just consistent. And then also I removed the hitbox on these side of the slope so you can avoid the bugs. So I did like do some quality of life stuff, but it is also tighter. But like it works. It's good, I swear. But if my playtest tell me it's not good, I'll undo it, obviously. Also that ship, or that wave, and this ship gap here. Q on my beloved. If you told someone you played GD, would it be a bad look? No. Oh yeah, also I think this one I did, yeah, I deleted the back half of the slopes here too, because like it can be tight, but it should still be reasonable. Like there shouldn't be bugs. Even if those bugs were caused by RobTop. That's still not acceptable. I need to play this part from earlier. It's kind of hard to play it right there. Think of keeping that in. I am thinking about it. I might nerf it a little bit, but I think it's about as consistent as it was before, honestly. So we'll see. Glad you're excited, S1. Oh, I almost did it already. That's an Ascent. I liked it. Alright, 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna go. That's a lot of emojis. The guys in the water is good where it's placed. I'm happy now because Firework got moved down. Why I verified the Centipede again? Update. Alright, actually my finger just started to hurt a bit. I think I'm gonna end now just because I don't want to I don't think it's a good idea to play if that's feeling weird. But yeah, good day today though. So we got 45 to 102 runs after super duper ultra buffing, so that's good. Can I stream tomorrow? I should be able to stream tomorrow because I don't have an exam till Wednesday, so I won't stream Tuesday, but I will stream tomorrow. Have a great evening. Thank you all for watching. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.